Hey guys, it's Adam again from Last Light Paranormal. We're coming at you again with another P-SB7 Pro Spirit Box session video. This one's kind of polar opposite from the demon video we posted a few months back, where in that video spirits were talking about evil, the devil, warning us about demons and so forth. This one, I'm dubbing it the God session, simply because we have a lot of spirits that are mentioning God or saying that something was because of God in a sense. So I'm not really sure where the flip occurred between those two videos, but or those sessions. But either way, I think you guys will really enjoy it. It's not a very long one, but as always, we have more to come. So we hope you enjoy it. So it wasn't until about 4 minutes into the session before we had received our first spirit response, and it was quite the intelligent one, as we heard what we believed was a female spirit saying my name. At first it was very small, but it was definitely noticeable. After I acknowledged it, a spirit right after that had said my name again, but in a very deep, profound male voice, which was almost definitely confirmed to be my name. Yes. It's not like you said my name there. No, they said something else. Yes. It's not like you just said my name there. No, it's just something else. So at about 6 minutes into this session, I decided to ask if the spirits knew who we were, if they knew our names. Because some listen in and they just know who you are before you start talking to them. And I received a sequence of responses. Only the first one seemed maybe intelligent, if we even heard it correctly. The other two were most definitely residual. The first response was either Larry or hurry. Those are the two responses we can think of that fit what we heard. If it were Larry, it very well could have been them guessing one of our names. The second voice that we heard was a very deep, faint voice, almost sounding like the one we heard before that said my name. This one saying God, or what sounds like God. And the last one was very chilling, a very modulated, higher pitched, almost childlike voice saying Daddy. That's as close as we can estimate what it said. So yeah, a lot of chatter going on their end, for sure. Do you know who we are? Say one of our names. You said God. That's a Daddy. Did you hear that? Do you know who we are? Say one of our names. You said God. That's a Daddy. Did you hear that? So about a minute and a half after that last response, without us saying anything, asking any questions, or prompting it whatsoever, we hear a voice come through that sounds like it's saying the name God in a very deep male voice. And this voice seems again to match up with the other voices that previously said God and previously said my name, Adam, earlier in the session. So here we start noticing there's a trend. This is the second time we've heard them mention God. And this also isn't the last time. It just said it again. It just said it again. So a few minutes lapse after the previous response, and we realized we weren't really getting any kind of intelligent responses throughout the entire session. It was mostly residual. And we were really just trying to get that one intelligent lock-in where we were actually having a one-on-one conversation for a minute or two. And we weren't getting that right off. So I slowed down my speech pattern. I spoke with a louder, more deliberate tone, not a frustrated tone, so please don't mistake it for that. I said, "Who are you? What is your name?" And right after I said that, they said again what sounded like God, which continues this trend throughout this session. And so when I heard this, I thought maybe they were just playing around. I'm not religious. I don't believe that you would be able to speak to a big God through a spirit box like that. Spirits, most definitely. So I almost knew they had to have been referencing a God that they were looking at, or that they were just messing around. So I played around with them and I said, "Quit saying that." Trying to see if they would respond differently. And then I played their game for a minute and I said, "Are you God? Are you God? Let's see what you say here." And again, we have another voice coming through mentioning God, or what sounds like God, saying just God. So this was again continuing this trend, and it didn't even end here either. Who are you? What is your name? God. Quit saying that. Did you hear that, Katie? What does it sound like to you? God. Are you God? Okay. Are you God? Are you God? Just God. Just God. Did you hear that? Why do you keep saying God? So here we are at the end of the session. Beyond this response, we had received no other responses, no matter what we said, no matter what we asked. So at this juncture, we decided to just be quiet, let them do the talking. Also a very good exercise. And fitting in with the trend that we have already experienced throughout this entire session, we again hear a spirit or multiple spirits mentioning God. We hear twice two different voices sounding very similar to each other, saying what sounds like with God, twice, with God. And at this point, I'm bewildered, I'm dumbfounded, I'm finding it just comical. And I asked, what is with this? Because very rarely do we have a trending session where they're just continuing on the same subject. And I looked over at my wife because she's religious. Again, I'm not. And you could hear me as it cuts off asking her, saying, Katie, you're the God person. And what you didn't hear after it cut off was me asking, can you explain this to me? And she really didn't have an answer for that either. So this was an amazing session. It was still fun to do. And as mentioned in the beginning, we had a session prior to this where spirits were calling out for demons and warning us about the devil and evil. And so the fact that we have this night and day turnaround between those two sessions is wild. What is with this? Quit. Katie, you're the God person. What is with this? Quit. Hey guys, thanks for watching this P-SB7 Pro Spirit Box session video. I really hope that you enjoyed it, that it opens your mind to what's out there, and I hope that it makes you want to go out and do these types of sessions yourself, learn how to do them, or do more if you're already doing them. And as always, there is more to come. You can find us on Facebook, you can find us on TikTok, you can find us on YouTube. So, again, thanks for watching, and there's always more to come.